So Nintendo just did their big Switch 2 reveal, and I have a lot of thoughts. Many good ones, but there are a few things to bitch about here. And I'm going to be intercutting this video with my own reaction to the Direct because I filmed myself the entire time. They announced a whole bunch of cool new information about the console and announced a ton of new games. So we're going to be covering it all here on That Nerdy Twink. So let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start, where they announced the next Mario Kart game that we all assumed would be Mario Kart 9. It is actually called Mario Kart World, with the big gimmick being that this is a whole open world Mario Kart game.
Oh my god. I love his new design. Oh! Become racers. That looks so fun. And there's a new Donkey Kong design. Oh, cool. It's the cow from the Wii level. Moo something. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh, shit! Mario Kart World?
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Is this open world?
Welcome to this vast world.
Oh my god.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh, that's so cool. It's like Breath of the Wild Mario Kart.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Whoa, okay.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart
Oh, okay.
World Direct.
Oh my god,
be
so
on the lookout for more
soon.
information in the future.
What I gather from this is that there's still individual tracks that you can choose from, but they're all kind of interconnected in this one big world. And there was a lot of speculation for months that this would be an open world game, so it's nice to have some confirmation. And we also noticed during the original reveal trailer for the Switch 2 back in January that there were also a lot more racers on the tracks. And now we know that there's going to be 24 racers that you will be up against the entire time. So it's going for kind of a battle royale Mario Kart style kind of thing, but not to the same degree as something like Fortnite. So that's shaping up to be a pretty cool game. Really looking forward to that. And that game will be released on launch day on June 5th, coming up pretty soon. And then after that, they announced some new features on the Switch 2. Finally answering the question of what that C button was that we all noticed in that reveal trailer.
We've added a new C button.
Yeah, what is that? That was like a
Let's take
capture
a look at
button or
some new
something.
experience.
The answer, to me at least, was a little weird. Essentially, that button is going to allow for voice and video chat.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo
Oh.
Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Cool. Yeah, but it's concerning how bad the bottom ones look.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Hi.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right?
Oh, that's so interesting.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
That looks like shit.
Above that wall that's to your left.
It's laggy as hell. And Game Chat, I guess, works for the Switch 1 games too.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like
Bet
your
you're supposed to
clothing.
race.
And the voice chat is not the problem here, but am I the only one who thinks the way they're doing the video chat comes off a little early 2000s? Like, remember the iToy on the PlayStation 2? Or the Xbox Kinect?
And there's this. By
What?
connecting this camera to
Oh.
the system,
Yo,
Yeah, so it's basically a separate camera that you plug into your Switch, and that's how people can see you while you're playing a game.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Is that a new Mario Party?
Game chat.
Okay, that's pretty fucking cool.
The camera was on.
Ugh, of course they had to make the camera peripheral.
Nintendo, I love you dearly. You have brought me decades of great memories. It's 2025. Could you really not have added a camera onto the handheld console itself? Like, I mean, I feel like that's just a no-brainer at this point. Any device that even kind of resembles the Switch 2 nowadays has a camera. And I can almost guarantee you, when they finally give us an upgraded Switch 2, like they did with the Switch OLED, it'll 100% have the camera built in. Because I think not having the camera from the get-go, it just doesn't make sense. Especially considering that the top of the screen is still exposed when it's in the dock. So, like, why not just put the camera there? I don't understand what Nintendo's thinking, but I mean, with all the ways that it kind of photoshops you into all that weird shit, seems interesting enough, if not a little ridiculous.
Bowser will bring you on stage too. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Giving those 90s children's shows with the
Guide in
green
our secret
screen.
with your
But I am very glad that we are not tied down to an app in order to do voice chat now. Like, being able to do it natively on the Switch device was a long time coming. I don't know what they're going to do with the app now, but honestly, just take it out of the App Store. It's useless. No one uses it. They also announced the Switch's own version of what's basically DS Download Play, if you remember that, where you can take your game and allow other people to play it with you locally on their own devices with just the one game card or download. So now if you do want to play a game with someone, you can either use both of the Joy-Cons, you can play online, or you can each play that game on your own individual device.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
Oh, that's
with
cool.
GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a
Oh.
game and play. With
It's like DS Download Play. Oh god, is that what they meant by Switch 2 Enhanced? I hope not.
Which honestly is something I'm very surprised that the original Switch did not have. Because, like, considering, this was back in, like, the DS, it's like 2004. So I don't know, it kind of just felt like a feature was missing on the Switch. They then announced a lot more details about the Switch console itself, and by that I mean the actual handheld.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself. Featual games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm glad to see this. What?
The screen supports up to 120
Stop.
frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay and supported titles.
Oh, that's fucking nuts. Oh, it's LCD. Oh, HDR! My god, Nintendo's
LCD
looking
screen
to,
is
like,
more
the
vivid
modern day.
and support.
Mouse controls. Yes, there it is.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse
That's
to play
fucking
with
cool.
compatible games.
3D audio.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system,
Oh.
games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Oh, that's like what the AirPods have. Storage.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of
God.
internal storage.
4K!
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K
Yes.
resolution.
So the screen is going to be bigger, and the console itself is going to be just as thin as the first Switch. But here's the big thing. The LCD screen now is going to not only be 1080p, but can actually support up to 120 frames a second, which is a huge upgrade over the screen on the original Switch. And they talked about, like, improved speakers and the adjustable viewing angles on the stand and just, all the basic stuff that they improved upon. And they also finally confirmed 4K and HDR support, which should have been on the first Switch, but I'm glad it's here now. And then they announced something very weird. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, which is basically like a tech demo for the Switch 2, and it essentially walks you through how the console works.
My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Oh god. What?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
Oh, cute.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
It's giving metaverse.
Con 2 controllers attached to the system.
Looks like
with
a very
magnets,
boring
and those
game.
magnets are inside the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Hmm.
Through
Joy-Con
examining
Gate
signs of
2.0?
ease, you can
We'll
discover all
see.
sorts of secrets.
But what they did not announce at the Direct, and what I recently heard, is that you're actually going to have to pay for this. Wii Sports, Nintendo Land, those all came with the console. And there are a lot more like fleshed out gaming experiences. This looks like you're kind of just in this weird metaverse like thing that's also actually like just a Switch 2 console, and you're just this tiny person walking around this console. So yeah, I can't say I really get it, but whatever, it is what it is. Needless to say, I will not be picking that one up on launch day. Another highlight they announced is something else that was rumored for a very long time, which is not only the backwards compatibility of the Switch 1 games on the Switch 2, but there will also be Switch 2 enhanced versions of select Switch games. Weirdly enough, they chose Super Mario Party Jamboree to walk us through this. But they also announced that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and a couple of others will also be getting this Switch 2 enhanced treatment.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. There we
Nintendo
go.
Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Let's hear it. Let's
Some
hear it.
games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play Super Mario Party
Jamboree TV.
Please
Oh
take a look.
fuck. I still need to get that game. Why'd they show this one as the first one?
And gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all
Okay.
of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and
Yeah.
secured,
Okay, but show us something like Xenoblade and how they're gonna improve that.
use
Well, let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Yes! Okay.
Both of them?
Yes!
Switch 2 editions of The Legend
Oh
of Zelda
god, I
Breath
think
of
I
the
gotta
Wild
replay
and The
Breath of
Legend
the
Zelda
Wild and Tears of the Kingdom now. I have this
In
one
Kirby and the Forgotten
too.
Land, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo
Yes.
Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yes.
You can explore the immersive world in 4K
Oh my
at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120
I
frames
love
per
how they
second.
have quality and performance mode.
Choose
It's
from
like
these two
PC.
modes. Plus, Pokemon Legends
Yes!
ZA, which is scheduled
Oh, I'm
to
so
launch
glad it
later
won't look
this
like
year,
shit.
will not only
Honestly, I'm just waiting for Xenoblade. I think that whole series desperately needs these Switch 2 enhancements because, look, as much as I love the Xenoblade games, they kind of look like shit. Which is weird to say because they can look beautiful. And I see that as I play the games. I'm like, this looks like something that could be a lot more beautiful on a more powerful device. So Monolith Soft, I hope you're kind of already thinking about that because I think that is very, very desperately needed. That and Bayonetta 3, that game struggled on the Switch. It did not look good. So I hope they're thinking about an enhanced version of that game as well. But I'm excited to see what the results for that is. I kind of wish they weren't charging you extra for these enhancements. I know the PS5 and the Xbox do not do that, so it's weird that Nintendo decided to. But I hope, all things considered, it's not too expensive to do the upgrade. I know for sure I will be getting the enhanced version of Metroid Prime 4. That looks stunning. And Pokemon Legends ZA. Finally, they can make a Pokemon game look decent. Yeah, it's a feature overall. I'm very happy it's there. The Switch was behind all the other consoles for years, so it's good to see that they're getting the modern upgrade treatment. Anyways, moving on. They showed us some third-party games.
I have long observed the lands
Is this
between.
fucking Skyrim again?
This world is in dire need of repair.
Oh. Ooh.
You can see the
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that
through the rays of grace
And it actually looks good.
through your burden.
Okay. Okay, I see you.
中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは、
Um,
ストリートファイター6です。
Nintendo speaking my language.
I'll tear you apart.
Oh yeah. Oh.
To our lives.
Oh, they're doing a sequel. Okay.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Ugh.
Hi, I'm Alan Chu from Avalanche Software.
Oh, finally. Okay.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
This looked like shit on the first Switch.
Graphics and
Okay, it looks really good now.
2.
And this is where I tune out. Are the pre-orders up yet?
What?
What?
Do you not see the SpongeBob?
There was a SpongeBob. Shit.
Hello,
I heard the sound and I'm like, is that SpongeBob? Okay, but which 007? Or is it going to be based off of Daniel Craig? I hope so.
But I am glad to see that the Switch 2 is getting some good third-party support. I hope it stays that way because the original Switch had really good third-party support for like 2 to 3 years, and then it kind of just fell off. And then they had to keep trying to make games fit on the Switch, and there were horrible graphic downgrades. And then they started doing cloud gaming, which we don't talk about. They announced a new Hyrule Warriors game as well, which honestly I couldn't really care less about.
But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay. Is it Kingdom Hearts remake? No. Oh, it's a Warriors game. Oh, it's a prequel. Like the other one. I don't know, I can't say I'm interested. Yeah. There it is. Ooh, cool title.
But it looks fun enough, I guess. But then they announced something huge. Something that we in the Nintendo fan community have been asking for well over a decade now. Yes! Sorry.
Nintendo Switch Online
yes.
Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube.
They are finally giving us, through Nintendo Switch Online, GameCube games. Insert applause here. Finally, Nintendo, you listen to us. Thank you. I cannot wait to finally be able to play these games again. If we're talking top 5 biggest announcements of the Switch 2, 100% GameCube games is up there.
A Legend of
Yes!
Zelda game
Okay,
that looks like
I
a
wish they would just give us
cartoon
the
come to
HD
life
version,
through cell
though.
shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton,
Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
Okay, I guess that's
The
why they
Legend of
didn't.
Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Are they giving us Twilight Princess as well?
History and the world.
Soul
A tale of
Calibur.
souls and swords eternally
You think they'll give us Melee?
in this three of white knuckle racing at
F-Zero!
speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that means they're gonna resell the GameCube controller. Yes! Oh, wait, that doesn't confirm it.
More titles will be added in the future.
Yes! Oh my god, Luigi's Mansion! Awesome! Oh!
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library.
Oh my god,
coming to
that's my
Nintendo
launch
Switch
day.
Online Plus
That's my
Expansion
launch
Pack.
day.
Launches the same day as the hardware's release.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will
Yes!
also be released.
That's the
It can connect
GameCube
wirelessly
controller!
and also has a C button to
Oh.
quickly access
Game chat.
Cool.
the Nintendo
Oh my
GameCube
god.
controller.
Exclusively
It's gonna be a
available for
bloodbath
Nintendo
getting that
Switch Online
controller.
members, will also be available the
Same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
And they showed a bunch of games. They showed F-Zero GX, they showed Mario Sunshine, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Colosseum. They also showed Wind Waker, which means we are most likely not going to get a port of the Wii U remake of Wind Waker, which sucks because that is obviously the superior version. So I'm a little disappointed that we're kind of stuck playing the old version of the game. But honestly, with GameCube games finally on some form of virtual console, I don't think I'm in any place to complain. Like, if Mario Kart World is not already this console's killer launch app, it is 100% the fact that we are getting GameCube games. Like, that just sweetened the deal for me. And of course, that also means they are bringing back the GameCube controller, which we will be able to buy on the online Nintendo store. Just more and more stuff to be excited about here. Then after another round of third-party games that I kind of tuned out at.
Oh, that's cute. 3, 4. Okay, I don't care about this. This is where I tune out. Are the pre-orders up yet?
Where Enix showed up with their third-party games, where they announced that the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy is coming to the Switch.
Konnichiwa. Square Enix の浜口です。
Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy VII!
2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Oh my god.
ミッドから脱出までを描いた3
Oh,
部
I'm
作
so
シリーズの
happy.
1作目となり
I'm very curious to see how these games will fare against the PS5, PC, Xbox, what have you. But this is pretty big. Then after a few more third-party games, they announced another first-party killer app.
Oh my god. That looks gorgeous. Oh, it's a racing game? Oh. Yo. Oh. Oh, it's a sequel. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Oh. Oh. He's back.
A sequel to Kirby Air Ride entitled Kirby Air Riders, which looks like a lot of fun, but perhaps the biggest announcement came at the end of that trailer, where they revealed that Masahiro Sakurai will be coming back to direct this one as well. I don't know. I'm glad he's doing other stuff other than Smash Bros. Now all we need is a new Kid Icarus game. Or maybe a remake to Kid Icarus Uprising? A boy can dream, can't he? And then for the final announcement of the morning, and this was perhaps my favorite announcement of the whole presentation.
I wonder what it'll be. Is it Zelda or Mario? No. Oh my god, is this Donkey Kong? Oh my god. Is it the 3D Donkey Kong? It looks like 3D Donkey Kong.
Hello. Sorry.
Oh! Oh! God, I've been hearing rumors about this for years. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Oh my god. Launch day? Probably not. Holiday 2025, maybe? Oh, this looks amazing. Oh my god, I love his new design. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. I love everything about this. Oh. Okay, when's this coming out? Oh my god, July? Oh.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, a full 3D Donkey Kong game. I was hearing rumors about this game for years and I was thinking, oh my god, I hope this is happening. But then they just kept not announcing it until now, where they suddenly announced, yeah, this is actually happening and it's actually coming out a month after the Switch 2 launches. And that just looks like a lot of fun. Cannot wait to play it. I'm probably more hyped over this game than I am over Mario Kart World, if we're being honest. And I love Donkey Kong's new design. So cool, so classic. I love how they've been redesigning these characters to be more like how they were in like the 90s, but kind of giving that look of fresh coat of paint, like they did that with Mario and Mario Wonder. It's a cool endeavor. Overall, it was a great presentation. I have a few gripes, but I think this is gearing up to be a pretty solid launch. Not thrilled about the price in Canada though. If I want the console with Mario Kart World, it's going to cost me $700. I don't think I've ever seen a Nintendo console cost that much. But it looks like they're finally trying to position themselves with like Microsoft and Sony. So I really hope that's a vibe that they can keep up, because I honestly, I think it's about time Nintendo is looking to the year in which it is instead of like 10 years ago. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I hope you all are too. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you like me, you can also subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.